Hi, this is Tutor Nick P, and this is adverb phrase 29. The adverb phrase today is at close quarters. Okay, let's take a look at the note here. If we say that something is at close quarters, it is happening or taking place in a cramped or very small space with other people around. Okay. It can also mean that something happens or occurs next to you or very close to you too. So we could use it both ways to mean at close quarters. All right, let's continue here. The origin of this phrase actually comes from fighting at sea, in former times. In the 17th century, they figured out a way to protect sailors when the enemy would invade their ship. They used to build barriers, across the ship's deck. As the enemy invaded the ship, the sailors could hide behind the barrier, and shoot at the enemy through loopholes. So they had little small holes in there, and they could just kind of stick the gun in and look and shoot them. They were said to be fighting at close quarters. So this is where the idea supposedly originally came from. In the 18th century, the phrase came to be used for close dwellings, where people live close near each other, or close living areas, just like the barracks up there, or, people squeezed into a tent or a dormitory or something like that. It has evolved to mean in close contact, or in very crowded situations. Okay, let's continue. All right, here we have 3 examples to cover these ideas. All right, here's the first one. Most soldiers living in barracks have no choice but to live at close quarters. Yeah, a lot of times it's kind of like a dormitory style, and they could squeeze many people into one room. Or number 2 here. In former times, people used to fight hand-to-hand combat. They were forced to fight at close quarters. We could use it that way. Or number 3 here. In Tokyo, there are more reported cases of women being fondled on the metro train system because people are forced into the cars at such close quarters. Yeah, I don't know if you've ever seen that before. I'm sure you could look on YouTube and you could see, during their rush hours, they actually have people in Japan wear the white gloves and they squeeze people onto the train to make everybody fit. So everybody's body is practically touching as it is. So sometimes if a wandering hand touches some woman or something, she may not really realize where it's coming from. So that's what they mean. So those are really close quarters, maybe a little too close. Anyway, I hope you got it. I hope you found it informative. Thank you for your time. Bye-bye.